Well, who knew that one of the biggest fashion trends of 2020 would be the face mask? It turns out that it is, obviously. We are joined by Maryland's Secretary of Commerce, Kelly Schultz, to tell us a little bit more about what's going on right now. How are you?
I'm doing really well. Thank you. And yourself?
I'm doing well too. Thank you for
Good.
asking. So, what exactly is the current directive from Governor Hogan regarding the use of face masks?
So right now, the governor has put out an executive order saying that in any indoor public places, you must have face covering on. And there's very specific guidance on what that face mask looks like. And if you are outdoors and unable to be able to practice social distancing, then you also need to have a face mask on.
It makes sense. And then to help get the word out so that people are aware of these directives, because it's in all of our best interest when it comes to our health, the state has developed a whole media campaign. So tell us a little bit more about that part of it.
Yeah, so we decided to go to the community and to go to some of those community members who are well known so that we can do a public service announcement campaign via radio and social media. And we figured we had to reach some of those demographics that may not just be listening to press conferences and the news outlets. So we're going to radio stations in every corner of the state and reaching different demographics to say, hey, Masks on Maryland, and that's our official hashtag tagline, Masks on Maryland, and to be able to say only you can keep Maryland open for business. Because where we're going with this, it's as much of a health emergency as it is an economic emergency, and we want to be able to make sure that we keep these businesses open and running so that our economic recovery will improve just as much as our health recovery.
Well, it was really smart to think outside the box so that you're meeting everyone where they're at throughout the state, making sure that they're getting this message. This message came complete with mask-inspired logos and graphics. And what's been the reaction that you've seen from the community, from the public?
You know, I think it's been a great reaction. We have Mark Andrews from the Baltimore Ravens. We have a great partnership with them, and he says, you know, we need to protect the flock. We have Brandon Hyde from the Baltimore Orioles, and he says, we need to take the lead in order to keep Maryland open for business. We have local business owners. We have our public service announcements being taped by Telemundo in Spanish so that we can reach that demographic as well. And we're getting a lot of good feedback from people understanding that there is going to be a new normal moving into the next several months and possibly years. And to be able to understand that, you know, we're all in this together, and wearing a face mask to not only protect ourselves, but to protect the members of the community, we're getting a very open and warm response to that.
Absolutely. I think that's a really good point to make, is that it's not just about ourselves, but being a good neighbor, being a good Marylander. That's what we do. So if people want to get more information, where should they go?
We have a wonderful website on our Department of Commerce site, and it's Back to Business. So you can go to open.maryland.gov/back-to-business, and you'll get all of the information on frequently asked questions and best guidance and everything that we need to do in order to be able to keep Maryland open for business.
All right, Secretary Schultz, thank you so much for being with us. Really appreciate it. And we'll be right back with more Midday Maryland right after this. Stay tuned.
Great. Thank you.